1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Music with Ryan. Thank you for joining me. This week's featured lesson, I've got another arrangement here for Wayfaring Stranger. I'm calling it Wayfaring Stranger 2nd edition because I already have another arrangement at the site for Wayfaring Stranger. That one's more of a beginning intermediate, playing the melody right on the head, but this one is certainly much more advanced, and we're going to get more expressive with the melody, kind of manipulate that a little bit and play it all across our fretboard as well. A lot of you are familiar with this scale, A minor pentatonic, or that shape, and we're going to be using a lot of that position for this arrangement, okay? And I've created a lesson, or I've created an arrangement for both the verse and the chorus, so the whole tune. And it's just going to be a lot of fun to get expressive with the melody and move around, learn how to play that melody in a couple different places on our neck as well. Alright, so if you'd like to access the full-length version, just click the link down there below and it'll shoot you onto my site. Learn about being a Premier member for a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee. You can access this lesson and over 350 videos at my site in all 3 of my courses and the video exchange program. I come out with a new lesson nearly every single week. There's a lot of great features for becoming a Premier member. This lesson right here is going to come with about 40 to 45 minutes of video, downloadable PDF tabs, and downloadable audio tracks. I got 3 audio tracks for this one to kind of help you work your speed up a little bit. So yeah, this is a great arrangement, advanced. It's going to be a lot of fun, nice and expressive. So let's go ahead and start diving in. We'll bring the camera on in, put the tabs up on the screen. Let's go for it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's go ahead and start breaking down Wayfaring Stranger 2nd edition here. On my site, I've got 2 lessons for this one, but this is the 2nd edition, and it's going to be more up on the neck, and of course more advanced, lots of syncopation, hammer-ons, pull-offs, and so forth. Remember the pick directions below the notes. Those are the symbols below the notes. The pick directions. Staples are the down, V's are the up, and any markings above the staff, little numbers, will be left-hand fingerings. So let me play those first few measures, then break them on down for you. All right, starts on beat 2. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, go. Alright, so again, beat 2, we're going to start on the 2nd fret of the G string. I'm going to use my 2nd finger as well. And I got 2/8 notes there. And then I'm going to slide up, kind of a big slide, to the 5th fret. I'm going to use that same finger. So I'm going to shift up there. The 5th fret. And then I got to reach back and catch the 3rd fret of the B. So... and then the next measure, 3/5 hammer on the B. And then you play the B string again. And then the high E string, which is the same note, kind of the drone there, same unison notes there. And you see it's tied over. That's what that little line is. And the note in parentheses is not being played. There's no pick direction below it. And we're going to see a lot of that, so I won't cover it as much in depth. But for now, again, the note in parentheses is tied over to and not played. So it creates syncopation. We're going to see a double up. If you look at the tab there, you're going to see a double up. Down, down, up, up. Okay? And we're going to see a lot of that, this style, like this syncopation tied over notes here in this arrangement. And then it'll be back to the 5th fret B, and then 3rd fret high E, 5th fret B. So that measure exactly 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then going on, next measure, high E string open, quarter note there, and then 5th fret B twice, quarter note on the 3rd fret B, and then 5-3 pull on the B. So I'm kind of manipulating the melody too as we play throughout this arrangement. You know, I'm not necessarily playing the melody straight on the head. I am playing the melody, but I'm kind of shifting where the phrasing and where you know, where I'm ending the phrase, where the phrase begins. And so I'm just kind of manipulating that melody a little bit throughout this whole piece. And that's kind of, you know, getting more expressive and creative. So yeah. You know, kind of straight ahead here, but we're certainly going to get more expressive as we get going. The first arrangement that I have for Wayfaring Stranger, the first lesson, you can check that out at the site, and that is much more straight ahead, right on, kind of like how a singer would sing it. So let me play that first 3, and we'll move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, and then we're going to go on to the next few measures here, and we're going to shift up the neck. And it's going to be kind of a quick little shift here. We got to... And of course, we kind of end that with some cross picking. So measure 4, you know, I ended up here. And in measure 4, I'm going to take my 3rd finger and go to the 7th fret of the G. Okay, and then 7-5 pull, and then 7 on the D. Again, here's another syncopated right here. You see how another tie, which creates syncopation. Another note in parentheses, and then we play it again after the parenthesis, and then 5, and then 7 on the A string. And so really, just for reference, when we're up here and kind of throughout this piece, we're going to be in this A minor pentatonic. You know, I'm sure many of you have seen that scale, played that scale, but we're going to be all up in that scale, in that, you know, that pattern, that shape, that box, for a large portion of this arrangement. So let me play measure 4 again. Ready, go. And I pulled off 7-5. Sometimes I pick it, sometimes I pull it off, but 7-5, I'll pull it off as well. I'm trying to do a lot of like sliding into notes and pull-offs to get it, again, as smooth and silky as I can. You know, just getting into that first note in the 4th fret, or I'm sorry, the 4th measure. 1 and, you know, slid in there, then there was 2 pull-offs in there. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then let's go to measure 5. Then it's 5-7 hammer on the D. And then 2 more of the 7th fret D. 5th fret G. And then 9th fret G. Use your 3rd finger. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, And then shift back down, going to the next measure here, shift back down with your third finger, 7th fret of the G. And we're gonna make this little shape right here. And this is a nice, this is a D minor chord right here. And it's another way to play D minor, of course. And we're gonna cross pick through it. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and so G, it's a quarter note to start, 1, and then 8th notes. E, B, G, E, B, E. So let me play all 3 of those measures. Ready, go. Again, I kind of slid into that 9th fret note, right? So I'm trying to do a lot of sliding into notes, and just kind of helps the atmosphere of the tune and the solo. 3, 4. Let me play those first 6 bars, and we'll move forward. So from the very beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I noticed connecting measure 5, or measure 3 and measure 4 can just be a little bit tricky. So watch right there, but connecting those two, just the way I got the pull-offs and slide into it, it's just tricky right there. Okay, but it sounds really, again, slick and smooth if you can pull it off. And it's, again, the song is slow, so it's certainly an obtainable move, but something you just want to pay a little extra close attention to. All right, let's move forward here. Measures 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 1.